ഹലോ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, ഇന്നത്തെ വീഡിയോ +1 യൂണിറ്റ് 1 ലിയമോ ഫ്ലഹർട്ടിയുടെ ഹിസ് ഫസ്റ്റ് ഫ്ലൈറ്റ് എന്ന ചാപ്റ്ററിൻ്റെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആൻഡ് ആൻസർ ഡിസ്കഷനാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നോക്കാം. ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ 1. വൈ വാസ് ദ യങ് സീഗിൾ അഫ്രൈഡ് ടു ഫ്ലൈ? ദ യങ് സീഗിൾ വാസ് അഫ്രൈഡ് ടു ഫ്ലൈ ബിക്കോസ് he thought that his wings would not support him and he would fall into the sea and die. Question 2. What did the parents do to motivate the young bird when it failed to muster up enough courage to fly? Answer. The parents flew around the young seagull, calling him loudly. They scolded him and even threatened to starve him. Question 3. How did the parents support and encourage the young seagull's brothers and sisters? Answer. The parents flew with them, trying to perfect them in the art of flying. They taught them how to dive for fish. Question 4. Cite an instance which shows the pathetic condition of young bird. Answer. The young seagull had nothing to eat. He had to bear the heat of the sun. He even gnawed at the dried pieces of the eggshell from which he and his brothers and sisters had hatched. It was like eating a part of himself. Question 5. How did the bird try to reach its parents without having to fly? Answer. The young seagull tried to reach his parents by trotting back and forth from one end of the ledge to the other. But he saw only the steep precipices on either side. He could not reach his parents because there was a deep, wide crack between him and his parents. Question 6. Why could the seagull not succeed in its attempt? Answer. The seagull could not succeed in its attempt because there was nothing to walk on. A deep, wide crack separated him from his parents and there was no way for him to reach them except by flying to them. Question 7. Do you think that the young seagull's parents were cruel? Answer. The young seagull's parents were not cruel to him. They had great love for it. They wanted to motivate the bird to fly. Question 8. Can you justify the attitude of the parents? Answer. The parents wanted to teach him how to fly. For this, he must have confidence and a feeling of self-reliance. The parents would not live forever. They wanted to make him self-reliant and earn food for himself. Question 9. Your parents sometimes behave in the same manner. They may seem cruel and unrelenting. Does it mean that they do not love you? Answer. Our parents sometimes behave in this cruel and unrelenting manner. This is only to make you self-reliant. It is not because they do not love us. They want to train us to become independent and self-reliant. If they fail to act this way, we are likely to become helpless in life. Their actions may seem to be cruel, but they are never cruel. Question 10. What prompted the young seagull to fly finally? Answer. It was extreme hunger that made the young seagull fly at last. The mother bird had a piece of fish between her beaks, but she wanted him to come flying to it. Question 11. Why was the young bird terrified? How did it overcome its fear? Answer. The young seagull dived at the fish that was in his mother's beak. When he dived, he fell outwards and downwards into the space. The wind was brushing against his breast and he was terrified. His wings opened suddenly and began to cut through the air. He was not falling now. Thus, he overcame his fear. Question 12. How did the family support the young seagull? Answer. The mother flew past him. The father flew over him. His two brothers and sister flew around him. All members of the family supported him in their own way. Question 13. Why couldn't the young seagull stand on the green sea? Answer. The young seagull could not stand on the green sea because his legs would go down the water. But when his belly touched the water, it would not sink. Question 14. Do you think that the bird's parents loved him? Why? Answer. The bird's parents loved him. They wanted to teach him how to be courageous and self-confident. They wanted him to fly. The mother came with a piece of fish to tempt him into flight. When he flew at last, the whole family embraced their joy by flying with him. അപ്പോൾ വീഡിയോ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടാൽ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാനും ഷെയർ ചെയ്യാനും സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാനും മറക്കരുത്. താങ്ക് യു.